Hey everyone, it's Maria Horner, and I'm here with another episode of Howlands at Home. I'm coming to you live from my fireplace in beautiful Altadena, California. And today I'm joined by Stephon Jackson. Hey Stephon, how are you?
Hi Maria, I'm doing fine, thank you.
Great. So we don't want to assume that everyone knows who you are. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your time at camp?
Okay, hi, I'm Stephon Jackson. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I have been with CIC for what is now 5 summers, starting this next upcoming one. And I've been working with the KEL program. I've been in Howlands Landing for a while. I started at CIC as a challenge instructor, and I did 2 summers of that. I did a leadership coordinator position, helping our CITs. I learned all their counselor things, and I did the last summer was lead challenge, and then this upcoming summer I'll be Outback director.
That's awesome. Yeah, sometimes all the summers start to run together and like, what did I do last summer? That seems so long ago. Okay, so tell us where you are right now and how you're staying busy during this time.
Okay, right now I am at Fremont High School in South LA, and where I just finished a cool shift of handing out food to the people in need around in our South Central neighborhoods. And so I've been working here in the morning times, and then after I leave here, I'm at home, kind of self quarantining and making sure that I'm having as much fun and working out and staying active as I can in my home and yard. Yeah, so
Nice.
I do a lot of workouts right now, home workouts, body weights, super fun. And
Maybe that's the next thing we need to do is we need to have a weekly workout, Wednesday workouts with Stephon.
oh, I would love it.
That could be
I've
really
been
funny.
like going up a lot, looking up a lot to make sure that I keep myself active
I know.
in this
Thank
time.
goodness for the internet, right? Like I can't imagine what it would have been like to have this sort of quarantine thing go on like when I was in high school back in the like stone ages where there were no computers, no internet, like 3 channels on the television. My sisters and I either would have gotten super creative um, or who knows what would have happened, but it wouldn't have been pretty, that's for sure. Okay, so let's talk about camp. You've been around for a while. What are some of your favorite memories of camp?
So I have very fond memories of meeting like people from all over the world all the time at camp. Uh, but like some that pop into me, especially like from most recent summer, is every time I'm able to like go in front and like give the kids like new like I do. Last summer I was able to do the dining hall procedures every day on the first day of camp. So the kids are really new. Maybe they're not new, but it's their first day back to camp, and I'm able to give them direction. I'm always like looking at their faces of excitement and like confusion, or maybe it's a new rule that I added in there or a new procedure, and they're all like looking at me really with funky looks, and I love that about camp every single time. Just the reaction that I get when I'm like addressing a crowd or just doing anything fun with the kids. Uh, Oh, and one other favorite memory that I had, and probably only our boys campers were able to experience this inside boys camp. I was able to like take a couple cabins out every session and just take them out and look at the stars during a cabin closing and tell them all about the night sky. And it's something that I really enjoyed during my kelp seasons on the island. And I was always wanted to share that with our summer camp kids. And I was able to do it a little bit with our boys counselors, our boys campers.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
So over the years that you've been at camp, what are some of the things that you think you've personally learned?
I've learned a lot about acceptance and like being an individual and like loving people for who they are. Just CIC is just a place where people come to be their own selves and their true selves, and everybody embraces it head on every time. And I feel like I've learned a lot about that with meeting new people who come from backgrounds that I've never even heard of before. And like everything that they do is super unique and super awesome. And I've just grown to love myself and appreciate everybody.
That's awesome. And what are you looking forward to this summer?
This summer, I'm actually looking forward to spreading that. It's something that it took me a while to learn. And now coming into a new position, a new role as an Outback director, I'll be able to share that more so with the new counselors that are coming in and with the campers that I interact with every single day. So I look forward to just sharing the knowledge.
You're gonna have a wide reach this summer for sure.
Yeah, now with all the programs that are on land, I get to play with them all and have
That's
some
awesome.
Practice is gonna be great.
Okay, so you didn't have a joke, but you do have a song. So what are you going to sing for us, Stephon?
The song you've all been waiting for.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, but I'm excited to sing this. I had a drum, I left it inside. But let's see, can you hear this?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear the snap?
Yeah.
All around the world, from coast to coast, people always ask me what I like most, and I don't like to brag, and I don't like to boast, so I just tell them I like toast. I like toast. Yeah, toast. Yeah, toast.
Yeah, toast.
Yeah, toast. There it is. The toast song, and I had the lyrics on my phone. It'll be fresh for camp this summer.
Awesome. So, well, I know that made a lot of kids laugh, if nothing else. So, do you have a lot of our kids are sitting at home now, not getting to go to school or hang out with their friends or play baseball or whatever it is that they like to do. So, what kind of advice would you have for kids who are sitting at home right now?
Right now, be creative. One thing that I started doing, I ordered a little a model car, 69 Camaro, and I've been painting that and breaking that down and putting it together and making it all. And it's something that I normally don't even do. I don't consider myself super creative all the time, and I'm taking advantage of it. I've been writing my to-do list every morning and taking out my journal and writing things down and with goals, and just like sometimes it's just like a little journal for me, and just like getting thoughts on paper. And I try to put my phone down as much as I can, but it's super easy to pick it up now. But yeah, just try to be creative, even if it is on your phone.
That is awesome.
Oh, also TikTok. I finally discovered it, Maria. I know it's what these new kids are doing nowadays. And my younger two siblings have put me on their TikToks to make videos. And it's been really fun dancing around.
I don't know if you saw a couple of weeks ago, we did a virtual lip sync.
Oh, the lip sync.
Yeah. People sent us TikTok videos that we were able to then repost on our Instagram. And that was really fun. So last but not least, as you know, because you're a big fan and I appreciate your support, we have a quote board at camp that every day at lunch we have a new quote up. Here's the quote that Danny gave me earlier in my interview process. So I'm kind of doing a quote board here at home as well for Howlands at Home. So what is a quote that you would like to see on our quote board this summer?
To give up is to let someone else win.
To give up is to let someone else win. Perseverance and grit, they're good things. Okay, Stephon, well, thanks for joining us here today. Please, everybody out there, watch for new episodes of Howlands at Home every Tuesday and Thursday. And hey, if you have a question that you want me to start asking our staff, feel free to email it to me. My email address is maria@cic.camp. Thanks so much, Stephon. Bye-bye.
Bye, Maria.